This opening line is bold and shocking. It instantly makes the listener pause. The word discover makes it sound like a hidden truth, a mystery that only a few men know. The phrase without asking anything triggers curiosity, because most men believe they must ask, beg, or wait for a woman to reveal her desires. You're showing that there's a way to bypass that, silently, confidently. In just one sentence, you frame yourself as someone who knows secret knowledge about women. Brother, women are not as complicated as society makes them seem. This line removes the intimidation. It tells the listener, relax, you've been lied to. The word brother creates intimacy, as if you're speaking man to man. You're setting the stage for unveiling truth, making the audience feel they're about to gain rare wisdom. The body never lies. Her signals are louder than her words. This is where the hook gets powerful. You're flipping the common belief that words are the key. The body never lies makes the listener rethink everything. And it's true. A woman may deny with words, but her body, eyes, touch, tone always reveal truth. Louder than her words intensifies the claim. You're telling men, stop listening, start watching. And once you master these hidden signals, you'll never have to chase again. Here you provide the ultimate reward: freedom. The idea of never chasing again hits deeply because men hate begging for attention. You're promising power, attraction, and control, not through tricks, but by mastering natural psychology. Part 1, the eyes reveal desire. Her eyes will always betray her true feelings. The word betray is powerful. It implies she cannot control it. Even if her lips deny, even if she pretends to be uninterested, her eyes will expose her truth. The audience feels they are gaining the ultimate lie detector. When she looks at you and holds that gaze just a little longer than usual, it's not random. The detail, a little longer than usual, makes the advice practical. Men instantly recall moments where a woman looked at them differently, and now they realize it meant more. You're teaching them to detect microsignals. That prolonged eye contact is her subconscious screaming, I want you to notice me. You decode the meaning so men don't just observe but understand. The phrase subconscious screaming paints a powerful image. She doesn't say it, but her soul is begging for attention. This makes the audience feel like mind readers. Part 2, the voice gives away attraction. A woman's voice shifts when she's speaking to a man she secretly desires. This builds suspense. Most men never notice this subtle clue. You're revealing a hidden truth they've ignored all their lives. The word secretly keeps the mystery and excitement alive. It becomes softer, almost musical, as if she's inviting you closer without saying a word. This line paints an irresistible picture. Softer, almost musical, creates emotion and seduction in the listener's mind. It makes the audience recall women, speaking differently to them, and realize it was attraction. If her tone changes only for you, understand this. She's already chosen you in her mind. This delivers a powerful punch. You're telling the audience, attraction isn't random. If she adjusts her voice for you, you've already won her mental approval. This gives men confidence, making them feel ahead of the game. Part 3, the touch that speaks louder than words. Pay attention to how she finds excuses to touch you. This line makes men alert. You're telling them not to ignore the obvious. Touch isn't random. The phrase finds excuses suggests intent. She creates reasons to make contact. A light brush on your arm, fixing your collar, or playfully hitting you. None of these are accidents. Listing examples makes the advice practical. Men start recalling these exact moments in their past and suddenly reframe them as signals of attraction. None of these are accidents removes doubt, giving certainty. Every touch is a test, her way of asking without words, do you feel me back? This line elevates the meaning. Instead of seeing touch as casual, men now see it as a hidden conversation. The phrase, do you feel me back, is emotional and intimate, making the audience lean in. Part 4, the silent test. When she suddenly pulls back, it's not always rejection. Sometimes it's a test. She wants to see if your world collapses without her. Breakdown. When a woman pulls back, most men panic. They blow up her phone, ask what's wrong, and start chasing. But that's exactly what she wants to see. Whether you are a man who loses his center or a man who remains unshaken. Stoicism teaches, you don't control her actions, you control your response. The powerful man doesn't chase. He stays calm, continues his mission, and shows that his life doesn't depend on her presence. That calmness drives her wild because most men fail this test. Part 5, the power of indifference. Indifference is not about not caring. It's about caring less than she expects. Breakdown. This is not coldness. This is control. When you show indifference, you break her script. She expects jealousy, overreaction, and emotional dependence. But instead you give her mystery. She starts asking, why isn't he affected? Why isn't he begging? Does he have other options? This flips the power dynamic. Stoics mastered indifference. Marcus Aurelius wrote, if it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. You live by principles, not emotions. That's why she starts chasing. Because women respect men who respect themselves more than they crave approval. Part 6, the magnetic void. Silence creates a void, and the human mind cannot stand a void. It will fill it with obsession. Breakdown. When you stop over-explaining, stop over-communicating, and simply pull back, your silence becomes her loudest noise. Think about it. When someone ignores you, your mind doesn't rest. You replay every word, every moment, wondering what went wrong. That's exactly what happens to her. She starts checking your socials, asking mutual friends, stalking your behavior. Silence is not emptiness, it's a weapon. The Stoics used silence to reflect, to disarm opponents, to show control. In relationships, silence works the same. It forces her to feel your absence. And the more she feels it, the more she craves your presence. Part 7. Desire through mystery. A man fully revealed is a man fully consumed. But a man who keeps a part hidden becomes unforgettable. Breakdown. Most men overshare. They tell their whole story, their feelings, their plans. And what happens? Mystery dies. But women are drawn to the unknown. It's human psychology. Mystery creates desire. A Stoic never reveals all his cards. He lives with discipline, depth, and a private world she can't fully touch. This doesn't mean playing games. It means living a life so rich, so independent that she is always curious to know more. The less she knows, the more she imagines. And imagination is always more powerful than reality. Part 8. The Stoic Edge. A woman doesn't fall for the man who reacts. She falls for the man who remains unmoved. Breakdown. This is where the Stoic edge separates boys from men. Reactions are emotional. Responses are controlled. When she tries to trigger you with attitude, silence, or even another man's name, she's not just pushing boundaries. She's measuring your strength. If you explode, you lose. If you stay grounded, she submits. Stoicism is about control, controlling what you can, accepting what you cannot. The man who remains calm under pressure becomes magnetic, because deep down, women don't want to lead, they want to feel the gravity of a man who cannot be shaken. Final word, deeply explained and powerful. Brother, at the end of the day, women are not a mystery to be solved. They are a reflection of your own energy, your own strength, and your own presence. This line shifts the perspective. Instead of treating women like puzzles, it makes the viewer look inward. It sets the tone that everything starts with self-mastery. If you are weak, distracted, and desperate, she will sense it instantly. She won't say it, but her actions will scream it. Raw and direct. It creates urgency. It reminds the audience that women respond more to who you are than what you say. But if you are strong, calm, and unshakable, she cannot ignore you even if she tries, because true masculine presence cannot be faked, and it cannot be denied. This line reinforces Stoic power. It's attractive because it shows the man as the immovable force she's naturally drawn to. This is not about manipulation. It is about transformation. You don't win her respect by chasing her. You win it by mastering yourself. Very powerful. It clears the common confusion. Instead of game, it's about becoming the kind of man who naturally commands respect and desire. Remember this, a woman may test you, she may doubt you, she may even walk away. But if you stand firm in who you are, she will always remember you as the man who couldn't be broken. This drives the lesson home. It ties everything together. Being unbreakable is what makes her think about you long after you're gone. So stop asking what she thinks of you. Ask yourself, who are you when no one is watching? Because that answer will decide everything. Final punch. It leaves the audience reflecting, questioning themselves, and feeling the weight of the truth. This is where silence hits hardest.
If this video sparked something inside you, subscribe now.
Because this is only the beginning of your transformation. Until next time, stay strong, stay unshakable. Strong closing call to action. It motivates them to subscribe while tying back to the theme of strength and stoicism.